everybody, it's Laura from Gardening in Dairyland. I thought I'd give you a quick tour of what's growing in the greenhouse right now. Not a lot, but my fall crops are in here, so I will give you a look at those. Okay, so first off I have the asparagus that I started from seed. It's doing really well. I just transplanted it from its 6-packs up to these larger 4-packs to let it get a little bigger before I transplant it out. Here's a branch off the gooseberry that fell off, so I put it in some dirt and it actually rooted. So I have another gooseberry plant growing there. And then this is all my cabbages, more asparagus, more cabbages, and then some cauliflowers and some broccolis. But I want to show you this one broccoli plant because it's really interesting. Do you see this one plant here? Look at its leaves. It's got variegated leaves. I'm not sure if this plant is actually going to survive or keep the variegated leaves the whole time, but I just thought that was so cool. It might be a new variety or something. It's an open pollinated variety because it's Rasmus. This came from Baker Creek. So this could be a really unusual new variety. I'm hoping I can grow it out. I'm going to probably plant it here in the greenhouse because then it will survive the winter better and I could possibly get seed from it if this is something unique. We'll see if it grows out with these variegated. This new leaf doesn't look as variegated as these, but I had to save this one even though it was smaller just because it's so interesting. This here is all lettuce seed that I picked off a lettuce plant that was in here. So I'm just letting it dry and then I'm going to brush it off of there because that lettuce survived the winter. It was the only lettuce in my greenhouse that did. So that is a cold hardy lettuce seed and I want that one for this next winter. The ginger is really growing well. The kittens get in here and knock all my pots around, so it looks like messy, but the gingers are doing really well. Like this one has several pieces, new shoots coming up. And that one, that is grass. It's not a ginger. I will get that pulled soon. This is my old seed starting trial. As you can see, only a few came up. I do have a video saying what varieties those all are. But they're still growing, and I'll probably plant them outside yet this year. This is my Piccolino cucumber plant. It grew up this high, and it choked itself off. It wrapped itself with its tendril and killed off the tip. Thankfully, I have more branches down here coming up, so I won't lose these cucumbers entirely because look at how prolific they are. And they don't require pollination, and they make these nice little cucumbers that taste really good and stay really crisp. They're really good. I recommend this. Even though they're a hybrid and the seeds are quite expensive, it's one I try to grow every year. Now this one is my loofah plant. I have never grown this before and I'm a little confused by it. It keeps opening these male blossoms, which is fine, but the female part blossom never seems to open. So like here's what I would expect to be a female flower, and it hasn't opened yet. And even down here, the first ones, they almost look like they're dying, but they're still yellow. So I don't know if they're going to open up yet, but they have not opened. I'm just curious when they're going to open. But this thing has gone just crazy big. It is just everywhere in the greenhouse here. And this one actually went up and ran into the roof and like got in underneath the panels and choked itself off. So I moved it down, but it's grabbed onto my netting and everything. So that's pretty much all that's growing here in the greenhouse. It gets really hot in here during the day, so I give everything a good mist down, and the fan has been running pretty much continuously to keep the doors open. So far, nothing's died of heat in here, which is good. So I will quick give you a little tour of outside the greenhouse just so you can see what's growing out there too. So first off, I just wanted to show you my little flower bed here. I did have to put some fencing up around it to keep the cats and the dogs and the kids from coming through here, but they're just really starting to bloom and come pretty. I've got some zinnias in here. These are the peppermint zinnias, so they got little flecks of color in them. Some of these zinnias are just huge. Back there, that one dahlia, that's one I grew from seed, and it's so pretty. I've got a nice white one here too. And here's an orange and red striped one. And then that one back there is Cream de Cassis, or Cream de Cassi. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one, but that one's really pretty as well. I'm waiting for some of my other named ones to come. I've got a few buds starting, like there and there. So hopefully there'll be even more color in here soon. So this is my daughter Anna's petunia little tower that she made. It is so pretty. It just is overwhelmed with blooms most days. Over here, this is spearmint that I planted, and look, I must have accidentally dropped a celery seed in there because I have celery growing in there too. But it's staying nice and shady, and I water these every day, so I'm expecting it will probably be really a good celery plant, not too bitter. This is the habanada pepper that I overwintered. It should be getting almost ripe. Oh, look at that. There's a ripe pepper. I did not know that. What a surprise. Oh, good. I like those. So they're little peppers. They are not hot at all. They're real fruity tasting. And actually, since this pepper was overwintered and it was the first one blooming, it actually bloomed in the greenhouse. The seeds in here will be good for saving, so I might do that. But it's really delicious. I'm going to take that in the house and cut out the seeds before I eat it, but yum. This one here is strawberry mint. I already picked some, and it does make a really nice tea. I really like strawberry mint for tea, but it looks like I need to come cut it again because, look, it's starting to go to seed again. So I don't want it to go to seed, so I'm going to cut those off. And then here, I was at a local store, and they had all their plants clearanced off, so I picked up a pineapple mint. So that's a new one to me. Lemongrass is really going good. Ooh, we're starting to get a little color on some of these peppers too. I think that's the pretty and sweet, yeah. Anyways, this green stalk is doing pretty well. Look at all the lavender I have up here. It's all going to bloom. And I have another quick snack cucumber in here. This one hasn't produced any cucumbers yet. There's a little one that I see in there, but it's not doing as well as what it did out in the ground. I have some little flowers here, a celery. My geranium that I started from seed is starting to bloom. It's pretty. Sun is pretty intense here, so I hope you can see all this. These are strawberries. I'm pretty sure this is the Alexandria. It makes a little red strawberry, very delicious. So that's the green stalk. Then I also have a catnip plant here that the cats have been playing in. So that's what's outside my greenhouse too. I hope you enjoyed seeing it all. If you have any questions about any of the plants, or if I didn't explain something well, make sure to ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.